What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Hosenka92 Double X, and y'all know me. I'm a streamer, content creator. I stream a lot of games and then some fighting games, to name a few. Variety streamer, if you will. But anyway, so the reason for my video today, this is really new to me. I was talking to a couple of friends, and I wanted to do like a retrospect on some possible potential characters that may or may not be in the cut for Tekken 8. And honestly, I think this will be like an interesting project for myself. So bear with me as I go through the schematics of everything. So now granted, we already know like the last since Tekken 8 has been announced. We've been getting hit with Tekken 8 trailers from left and right, start to finish, everywhere. And honestly, I think it's pretty interesting. Like not so long ago, we got hit with the June trailer this past Tuesday, and then we also got hit with the Xiao Yu trailer this past Wednesday. So with Evo Japan is currently in full effect and full swing. Um, I wanted to talk about like a certain character that I'm sure people would love um and hold here and dear. But I want to give you guys my thoughts on this character. As you can see on the video here, this is my gameplay footage of the lovely Christie Montiero. So for those who are new, and for those who are new who has been watching my content as for a very long time, so you guys know I play like a hell of a ton of characters from Tekken. Like it's don't ask me. I just do it for fun. I think it's fun to know everybody, learn characters and whatnot. And the one character that stood out for me. Now, granted, y'all know me. Like I play like a lot of characters, especially June, Asuka, Xiao Yu, Jin. A lot to name a few that I lost count. But there is one character that I believe that may have a potential of being in Tekken 8, and that is this queen right here. Now, granted, we had the last game, which is Tekken 7, we had Eddie. And the last time we saw Christy was in Tekken 6 and Tag 2. Granted, Christy's debut was in Tekken 4 in the PS2 days. She was technically the replacement, and I could be wrong. Um, she was technically the replacement for Eddie Gordo. And turns out the console version, and I think maybe the arcade version, I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. But both characters were able to get in Tekken 4, and they were also came back in Tekken 5 and Tekken Dark Resurrection. They became a palette swap, not so much a palette swap, but their own palette in Tekken 6 and Tag 2. And that's the last time we saw Christy. Um, they decided to put Eddie in Tekken 7 than Christy. And a lot of people were like, I remember this clear as day. A lot of people were a little upset because they're like, oh, they played Christy. Why we need to play Eddie? Well, I want to talk about that because I felt like, in my theory, in my opinion, uh, I think there could be a reason to why she was absent in this game. Um, so if my information is correct, a lot of the times they were talking about the they were talking about like the character statistics, and Christy. I don't know if Christy was like on the chopping block or she was like the main character, but granted they got Eddie in there, and I want to talk about like the gameplay of both of them. Now, granted, there is a total of three capos: Eddie, Christy, and Tiger Jackson. If you want to call Tiger Jackson like a third capo fighter, because he's literally Eddie, but I don't want no smoke from the capo team. I rocks the capo team. You know what I'm saying? But Christy is different. Now, I want to pinpoint out on both Christy and Eddie. Christy and Eddie, yes, shares the same moves as they have been. And the only difference is the play style for Christy and Eddie. Because Christy's whole thing is she has two grabs that her entire whole throw kit is completely different than Eddie's. A lot of her grabs she gets Okizemi. Well, I'm not so entirely sure as far as like as Tekken 8 goes because I don't. They did a lot of mechanic changes. I have a feeling she may be in Tekken 8 because I felt like if she were to play, if she were in Tekken 7, I feel like her whole game plan would have been changed because I'm sure that's what everybody was gonna do is the whole throw game thing. But correct me if I'm wrong. Again, this is just my opinion and whatnot. She's like another one of the favorite female Tekken characters um, that I enjoy playing, and that's why I feel like she's different. But she still, her and Eddie still shares the same play style. Just a couple few different things for uh, Christy and hit boxes. so so to keep it all the way a bean. So if y'all know the backstory, y'all know that Christy is literally the capoeira practitioner. She was trained by Eddie, um, and also I think her grandfather was a capoeira master who was also Eddie's master of the capoeira. I think I'm saying capoeira wrong, so forgive me. So again, her first debut was in Tekken 4. She was to look for Eddie. I think the whole entire time what it was that she was looking for Eddie because Eddie makes a sudden disappearance, and she's like, "Yo, I need to find Eddie." So that's literally been like her whole thing. It would be interesting if she were to be into Tekken 8 to see where things lie because I'm not so sure if they're going to have like two Capoeira fighters in the game. They probably would end up doing it like the Tekken 7 where there's only one, but uh, I wouldn't mind seeing her in the game. I wouldn't mind seeing Eddie in the game. I mean as well because I felt like these characters are fun to play with, in my opinion. And Eddie got the shine and the spotlight in 7, but then the way how they poorly made this man as a laughing stock for Lucky Chloe, it was just, in my opinion, was like that's just crazy because Eddie has lore. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Eddie Gordo has lore. Like he has beef with Kazuya Mishima. I think he may have beef with Jin, but he worked with Jin in Tekken 6. But he has beef with Kazuya Mishima and the Mishima Zaibatsu. Pretty much, he just got beef with Mishimas. Let's keep it honest. Mishima has not been the best people. So like they've not been the best people. He wants revenge. And the ending and the story what they did with him in 7 was just unbelievable. I was like, y'all really made this man to be a laughing stock to Lucky Chloe, and I'm all here for my Lucky Chloe fans. So I play Lucky Chloe as well. I mean, but it's just like, dang, not Eddie. Eddie is fire. Like he's a fire ass character, and for him to just be like, his hopes and dreams of him getting revenge has been crushed. So I want to see how that played out. Now I don't know. Maybe if Lucky Chloe does return, maybe they'll have like this rivalry. But I feel like I'm not entirely sure if Eddie would return. I'm not entirely sure Christy is going to make it to Tekken 8. It would be nice to have another, have a capoeira fighter, which I enjoy playing as much as the mixes and 50-50s. But Christy, I feel like there's some potential with Christy. I feel like there's more because she's one of those characters that's also overlooked as well. And because again, when you have two characters of the same fighting style, you'll be like, oh, okay, well, she's not so much fun. She's just Eddie. So, just female version of Eddie. So that's. Is there anything else I'm missing? I don't think I think I got everything. So, what are you guys' thoughts? Do you feel like Christy may return, or do you feel like Eddie's gonna return, or do you feel like Tiger Jackson's gonna return? Do you feel like any capoeira fighter is gonna return in Tekken? Let me know in the comments below. Again, this is my first video intake. I want to do a Christie retrospect, but I probably would end up putting all the videos together because I've done these videos. I've done like the gameplay videos for Christie in like almost all the Tekkens I've recorded over the years. So I'm just gonna put them in one big playlist so you guys can like enjoy and watch and enjoy the content when I put out. But yeah, I feel like Christy is one of them characters that's has been shelved, and she was, and I forgot. I didn't mention this, but I also forgot to mention that she was in the mobile game that got canceled. It was a Tekken mobile, and that's the last time we saw her. So hopefully we get to see the Kapura breakdancing queen. Hopefully we get to see her again. Like I said, I'm for whatever character they throw. Because the game is art Tekken 8 is gonna be looking like a fire game, like really fire, and we'll just see what happens until for till then. I mean, this is only the beginning of the character trailers, so hopefully we get more um than meets the eye, but who knows? But anyway, as always, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, make let me know what you guys' thoughts in the comments below, and I will see y'all in the next video. Hopefully, in the next video, I'll do one with Bruce, and I'll also try to do one with maybe Pecto-san, but we'll see what happens. But until then, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Later.